So, let's have a conversation, ladies and gents. The conversation that we are going to have today is going to be about parrying, okay? Parrying, that is right. See, I recently brought some of my TikToks over here to ye old YouTube. And evidently, some people don't really understand how parrying works. According to a couple of comments that I've seen some people that were like, "Oh, well, your stamina wasn't moving. Oh, well, you didn't take any damage." Well, here's the thing: a perfect block or a parry completely negates all damage. Okay, it completely negates all stamina loss, and with the proper mutation, you'll also gain stamina. And by proper mutation, what I'm talking about is that if you go right over here to your active mutations, and I do believe that they've now put it on the passive side. So on Xbox, obviously, you're going to press Y, and then you come right over here to Parry Master. You're going to notice perfect blocks restore a little stamina, perfect blocks restore stamina, perfect blocks restore lots of stamina. All right? Now, perfect blocking or parrying is going to be your top tier thing that you can learn whenever it comes to this game. It raises your survivability infinitely, right? Like, we all know that you can dodge, we all know that you can block, but it's the perfect block, it's the perfect parry. That's what you want to aim for. That's completely negates damage. The only time that you're going to take damage from even while landing a perfect block or perfect parry is if it would have been an AoE elemental attack, right? So like some sort of a ice explosion or poison explosion that would have happened right then and there at the point of impact. You can't really stop that damage, right? So let's see what we can do to show off some of the parrying and to give you guys an idea of what it is that we have to do in order to do it, what it looks like. We'll do it to a couple of the bugs, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Let's do this. All right. So the best way for me to end up showing you guys the way that parrying works is to first show it happening with a couple of them. Honestly, in my opinion, some of the easiest ones are right here next to me. One of them being the Scorpion. Scorpions are pretty basic, pretty easy to deal with. There's not really anything complicated about it. Their attacks are really easy to see. I'm gonna pause it or attempt to pause it mid-fight here and see if I can show you like exactly what it looks like. It didn't work. Alright, so Scorpions are going to be your easiest ones to kind of show this on. And that's kind of why we're here. It's just so I can kind of give you an idea. If you look at him, he's really obvious. Like right there, he's just blocking. Basic attack, usually it's a 3-hit combo. 4-hit combo also. Now, the whole thing about parrying is if you notice, your stamina doesn't move. You don't take any damage. Now, it does, I do believe, still lower the durability of the item from what I've noticed out of it. All that you really have to do, though, is, and ensure, is that, one, you don't want your enemy above you. It does get a little bit glitchy and wonky if they're above you, which is letting them sometimes kind of, like, bypass your parry and whatnot. See if we can get a pause on it right whenever he goes to hit. Alright, there we go. Oh, it got rid of the glow. Alright, well, if you saw that little glow that hit right whenever I blocked it, there's like a yellow ring that goes around me. That yellow ring is how you know that you landed a perfect parry. Now, me, right now, I'm actually actively wearing the butterfly helmet. And what that does is it actually gives me these little floating crystals around my head every time I land a perfect parry that raise my defense and also raise my ice damage. So a good way of seeing, honestly, if you're landing it right, just in case maybe you can't see the golden rings very well, is make yourself the butterfly helmet. If you start seeing that these little crystals are floating around your head, that means you're landing your parries and stuff right. He's a little cranky. But watch, every time that I parry, which is right at the moment of impact, see that golden little circle that appears? That's your parry. They're not really all that hard to parry. This guy's a really good one for you to, like, test it out on and get used to it. Just because the timing's always the same, there's really nothing new. Now, whenever you go to fight, like, the orc versions always have, like, an extra attack attached to it. And that extra attack can throw you off because they're not going to have that usual combo that you're used to. And yes, even if you're mid-attack, you can still stop and instantly parry. So I'm just going to sit here and kind of just, bam, mid-attack. At any point in time, you can stop and land your perfect parry. If you're running fist weapons, you're going to want to do your charge attack a lot. Because you get a lot of stun out of it. See that? I would just stop mid-attack. Alright, so he's going to go underground there. Wait for it. Parry. Alright, he's dead. So, like I said, you know, the scorpions, they're really not that hard to deal with. I'd say, like, when it comes to difficulty, I'd put the scorpions somewhere around, like, a 3. Really, it's more just getting used to the beginning timing of it. After that, it's very obvious what they're going to do. Don't let their little claw pullback, their fake out they do, don't let that throw you off. And don't worry about it. If you end up, like, extra spamming sometimes, that's going to happen sometimes, because you're like, it happens. And if you're mid-attack, just don't panic. Make sure that you still press your parry on time. You can, in fact, cancel out your attack, even if you're doing a heavy attack. Like, I'll let go of the attack button, and still, he'll go right into the parry. So don't worry about, oh no, I was mid-attack, I couldn't parry. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Alright, another one that you're going to see a lot is going to be your Orb Weavers. Another one that's honestly, again, very easy to parry, very easy to deal with. I'll give you an idea of what's going on here. If he'll come this way. Hello, Mr. Spider. I wish to fight you.
So sticky!
Hey! You get over here. There we go, that got his attention. See that rear back? Very obvious. He never goes from that side. He'll only attack when he goes to the right. This is a jump. He also has a little combo wombo he likes to do. Always try to pull your enemies away from the other ones, though. Because they tend to, like, pull in their other, like, types or even other enemies in that area. You see that? Yeah, when he goes to the left, you don't really have to worry about his attack. Very basic attack, so easy to deal with. If he goes to the right, you know that there's an attack coming. Make sure that if they're guarding, that you try to do a charge attack to bust through, or you can just wait. I like to hit him with the charge attack sometimes, though. And just like that, he's done. See, like, they're, again, the Scorpions and the Orb Weavers, super easy to deal with, right? Like, even if you mess up a little bit, it's not like you're just gonna get melted down and pass away instantaneously. That's just, it's not gonna happen. They're not that strong. I'm on low difficulty. I can promise you that you will not just instantaneously get dropped by the Orb Weaver or the Scorpion. Now, there's a chance of it when it comes to the Wolf Spider, but it's really going to depend on the defense of your armor. It's going to depend on whether or not you've got your venom resistance built up, research, which right? I do believe is going to be right here. Mithridatism, which I can never say that correctly. I'm sorry. You always want to make sure that you're building that up, right? Because your venom reduction and venom resistance is a very big deal when you're dealing with a lot of the stronger enemies in the yard. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is my low difficulty world where I actually played through the game. I unfortunately cannot bring myself to play on a creative world. Nothing against the people that do. It's just not for me. Alright, let's go find a wolf spider now to test on. Alright, you see old wolf spider coming up over here. Now, right over here, as you just saw him walking back up, is the wolf spider. Now, generally speaking, I'd say, you know what, I'll use my sword. The problem with using the sword against this guy is
This
that
counts as research, right?
fire will actually activate his counterattack stance. So you actually don't want to use fire against him. Gotta watch out for the little bebes that want to fight. So since all I have on me right now at this current time is my sword, there's not really any other melee weapons I have. We're gonna end up using the staff a little bit here. Alright, you see that? Don't attack. Parry right as he comes down. There you go, parry. Now be careful, you don't want to like non-stop hit him, because right there, he likes to do that a lot. Pay attention to my timing here. Ah, I missed my parry. See that crit? Whenever he hits that... Whenever he hits that stance right there, that's whenever you want to be careful. Ah, we're going to have multiple here. I actually have a better idea. We're going to try to back him out. So don't panic. Don't wig out. Try to take your time, like right then, alright? We've got a scorpion that wants to get involved in the fight. Alright, so we back out of it. I know there's little scorpions over there that are also going to try to attack me. So we're going to get away from them. Come back up this way. You hear that? Ye old big scorpion just went underground nearby. Let's try to reset our fight over here. These guys are another one that's easy. So, like, right as they go to come down on you is whenever you want to parry. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You just wait till right whenever they would be right in your face and coming down. Alright, there we go. He came back. Parry his counterattack. That was a thing. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get, like, 2 attacks out of him and then a counterattack stance. And right at the beginning when you first start the fight, you're also going to get him to do a counterattack stance. So get 1 attack after that and then wait, because he's going to counterattack stance. See? He's going to counterattack stance right after this. So I'm just going to wait for that. There we go. Good parry. Wait, counterattack stance should be coming up soon. Counterattack stance. There we go. So after you've fought them a couple of times, you'll kind of get used to whenever they're going to do what. Oh, I parried that just in time. Yep. Now this is the problem. So what we have going on here is the scorpion was attacking him, but it was causing to non-stop activate the counterattack stance onto me. So now what we've got to do is try to, again, split apart from that. Oh, we froze up. Split apart from that. Try to heal up a little bit. Let them kind of duke it out a little bit. I hate it when things like this happen. This happens pretty often, so you just kind of have to get used to it. And you see, we've got multiple large ones. Oh, this is a problem. Let's do this. I need this for the video. Let's go. Excuse me while I fix the problem over here. Ah, come on. You see what I meant, though? Like, just don't let it panic you, you know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest thing I can say, is just don't let it panic you. Because as soon as you get panicked, you're dead. Especially on low. There we go. That was like the best example I feel like that I could give somebody about, hey man, just don't panic. Take your time. Reposition. Move around. Try to defend yourself. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate that I couldn't show the entire fight whenever it comes to fighting the wolf spider there, but we did get a nice little scenario that I was able to show you here. Of just generally having everything go really bad, really fast, and still being able to recover from it. And you saw, like, I missed one of my parries. That was really bad. I had it to where, in case you didn't notice, the scorpion attacked the wolf spider there, which activated the wolf spider's counterattack stance twice. That was also really bad, and although I was able to block it, I still took damage from it because I didn't perfect block it. I didn't perfect parry it. So, like, whenever you have stuff like that happen, remove yourself from the problem. Try to back off. Try to catch your breath. Try to figure out what you need to do. Do you need to run away and heal? Run away and heal. Do you need to reposition? Reposition. Do you need to maybe let the bugs fight it out? Do that. Let the bugs fight it out. Don't put yourself in a position where you're gonna end up getting wiped out and then getting all upset about it. Nah, there ain't no point in that. Instead, take a breath. Don't let it freak you out. You know what I mean? Just take your time, think about it. I promise you, you are a lot smarter than you think you are. And the last one that I want to do for you guys is the praying mantis. Now, the praying mantis is kind of a weird one. You can, in fact, parry him. But if I remember right, it's one or two of his attacks that you can't parry. You're going to want to just dodge it, right? So, I do believe it's his jump attack and his slam attack. Both of those are ones that you're going to want to just dodge out of the way of, right? We've tried messing with the parry with them, and it'll let you block it, but it doesn't seem to want to let you parry it. At least on my end, I haven't been able to get it to work. If it ends up working with somebody else, please let me know, because I have not been able to get it to work on my side. It might just be user error. You know what I mean? I am not the perfect gamer. I'm just here to try to help guys some. And so, let's do this. Alright, so, let's get down to the dirty. Alright, so most of the time he's going to start off with a jump attack that you're going to want to just dodge out of the way of. Parry. He's weak against fresh. See that jump attack? You cannot parry that. Jump attack. Oh no, that's the slam. Oh, I did dodge it. I got the dodge off. He's got a little bit of an awkward timing on those swings, so you're gonna want to kind of be careful, like you just saw. Like, it's really easy to get messed up. He's not like the a lot of the spiders where like they only have that one side they attack off of. He will attack off of both sides, but he also has a fake out, so you gotta watch out for that fake out too. Honestly, the fake out is what catches me the most. He's frozen, so we're going to hit him with a big one and end it. There you go. So like I said, you want to dodge his big slam that sends a thing at you, and then his jump attack, you're going to want to dodge that. Everything else he does can be parried. The biggest thing is trying to look out for whenever he tries to do a fake out swing. That one throws me off. I'm sure it'll throw some other people off. And also, occasionally, instead of him attacking from the right side, he'll attack right off the beginning from the left side. So, again, that'll also throw you off a little bit. But once you get used to it, it's really not too bad. We did it on stream a couple of times where day one I came over here and I took down one of these guys. You can do it, all right? You just got to believe in yourself. I only play on WoW, and I am not the greatest gamer in the world. So if I can land my parries and I can do these things, you best believe that you can. You just got to believe in yourself and don't panic. Panic is going to be the biggest thing that's going to ruin you. Alright, so, as I said before, a lot of the times whenever you're dealing with these enemies, it's all going to be in your head. When it comes to the parrying or perfect blocking in this game, I'd say that it is a harder than Lies of P, but a lot easier than any other Souls game. It doesn't have like a massive window, but it also doesn't have a teeny tiny window. If I can do it, you can do it. 9 times out of 10, whenever you mess up, it's going to be because you're not used to the timing, or it's going to be because you're honestly just letting the look of the bug get to you. And that is the number one thing that you don't want to do is let yourself get panicked and freaking out over, oh my god, it's Axel, oh my god, it's a wolf spider, you know, it's a stink bug, it's a mantis. Don't let it get in your brain. Like as soon as you let that panic set in, you're already gonna have bad timing, right? Because your adrenaline's rushing, you're not gonna be able to pay attention right. You got to get that out of your head. Like, even to me, it happens to me all the time. And honestly, it happens to me with the easiest enemies. When I'm dealing with a red ant, that's the one time where in my brain, I'm freaking out. You know what I mean? I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. If there's any other bugs that you would like to see me parry or show you how to parry or how to dodge, let me know. Any boss fights you'd like to see, let me know. I have a few things that I do show on my shorts, so make sure you check it out. Leave a comment if you'd like to see more. Make sure you drop a subscribe if possible. You know, it would be appreciated. I do have a lot of work going on in this world, though, and if you'd like to see some more from me, make sure you let me know. Alright? So, you guys have a good day, or a good night, or a good morning, whichever one it is for you. Me, I'm heading off. Later, my dudes.